What's up, peeps? Giggity giggity. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for all the subs, the comments lately. This one's certainly going to be a great debate out there. Maybe strike some comments down below about this, as Censor has talked a lot in his Call of Duty career. It's always been the redemption arc that I've been, kind of cheering for, to make it sure he gets back to the league one day. At one point a couple years ago, thought it might happen, even as a sub role. It's been a long, strenuous journey covering this guy. I'm sure we'll do it more in the future. He spoke recently, but not at length, on a certain topic that I thought was pretty interesting around female presence in the Call of Duty League. Does Censor think there will ever be a woman who competes in the Call of Duty League? Here was his response.
When do you think we'll see a female playing the CDL? Never. I never think we'll see a female playing the CDL. I would be the biggest fan of her if she did. I just never see it. I literally never see it happening. I'm looking at Kelsey Rooney. I'm looking at Alley Cat T. Like even Kyle's girlfriend Belma. Like, I'm not trying to be. I just never see it happening. I just don't see it. I'd love for me to be proven wrong. It's like one of those things where it's like, look, I could sit here and critique players all day long and say this guy's good, this guy's bad. Look, girls have not shown me that they could dominate and win yet. They could hang, but hanging's not going to get you in the league. You got to be able to dominate and win to get in the league. I have not seen a girl have that takeover ability yet. I would love to see it. I'd love to see it. I just haven't seen it.
And I think nowadays he might get flack for this response. I reached out to him real quick, and it's a good talking point. I know he won't care regardless, but I think there is some weight to what he is trying to say. Also, make sure to keep focused on the fact that he says it is probably not going to happen, but if it does, he would be their biggest fan. So I think it's a good clarification to hone in on. But he does make a decent point of, is this possible to see anytime soon? We have yet to see too many, female up-and-coming talent, especially in the Call of Duty scene, really make too far of a reach. And Nadia did so more so for controversial / drama reasons. I know we've heard a few other names that he has mentioned every now and again, but when it comes to taking incremental steps, getting closer and closer to the league, I don't think we've seen too much of that progression. And I also don't know if the Call of Duty League is going to survive long enough for us to even see this. So it would be cool to see maybe in the future, if we go back out of the league, out of the franchise system, more to the open qualifier route, if any females on a team or even a mixed team could actually make that run. I think that might be possible in the long-term future. But you look at all the female talent across esports who have been able to compete with the men. The list is short, but it is there. And there are some notable names. I think Gaguri is probably the one that stands out the most from the Overwatch League. Actually being in the Overwatch League, that's an achievement that will go down for a lifetime. Beyond that, I still think of some of your best CS, Valorant, FPS names out there that have at some point during mixed competitions actually competed. I think of like Vilga. I think of like Zaz. I especially think of Giuliano. I've always referenced back to her 1v1s. CSGO used to do these kind of fun one-off competitions, so like aiming competition and stuff, and she was certainly very competitive. There are definitely female talent that have made some big names for themselves, but when it comes time for competing in the franchise leagues, that's a whole nother ballpark of, I hope one day we see it, because that would be amazing for the space. Like, can you imagine? I know there's always going to be, there will be drama and controversy and questioning. And unfortunately, I think any woman that grows into that role is going to have to bear with so much backlash and have to face so much to get to that point. And that's my biggest doubt of if someone can actually face what is going to be unbelievable online scrutiny. But man, if esports could get to a point where there was just one dominant female, or even a couple, right, come to different esports, doesn't even have to be Call of Duty, that would be amazing for the space, I think. I mean, you're talking about, you would get a lot of attention. And yeah, I mean, with attention comes haters, but still, regardless, when it comes to what Censor had said about seeing a female in the Call of Duty League, what do you guys think? Who are some up-and-coming names that maybe we don't know about that we got to keep an eye on? There's also Overgirl with the Toronto Tsunami, the first ever female women's Call of Duty team. So things are going seemingly in the right direction. I just agree with him that it might take a long, long time. And I thought it was an interesting topic to actually bring up for discussion here. So what do you guys think till next time? Drink up, all right? I need my freaking third coffee of the day. It's like 10 a.m. I'm a sad man. Till next time, take care. Okay, bye.